General Hospital spoilers. Tracy France trip cut short, Drew must pay for abandoning Ned in crisis. General Hospital GH spoilers hint that Tracy Quartermain's Jane Elliott France trip may be cut short now that a family emergency is underway. You can bet Tracy will vow that Drew Cameron Matheson must pay for abandoning Ned Quartermain Wally Kurth in his time of crisis. It's true that Tracy famously denied Edward Quartermain David Lewis his pills after he faked a heart attack to test his daughter decades ago. Drew accused Ned of faking a heart attack of his own in GH's November 10 episode and acted like it was a classic Quartermain move. However, Drew should have checked to see if Ned was genuinely in medical distress during their latest showdown. It was cruel of Drew to just strut off while Ned visibly struggled in pain. That's especially true considering Tracy was the one who found Drew after he got shot. Tracy had some compassion and called 911 right away, so she saved Drew's life that night. When Tracy gets updates on Drew walking away from ailing Ned, she's going to be absolutely livid. No matter how many stunts Drew pulls, he always finds a way to sink to another low. Ned previously mentioned that Tracy was off on a spa getaway in France, which is understandable after all the drama surrounding Monica Quartermain's Leslie Charlson will. Tracy deserved a chance to celebrate her victory regarding the house and take a little breather from all the chaos in Port Charles. Of course, Tracy's trip may come to a screeching halt once she hears the news about Ned's ordeal. This could lead to Tracy racing home to check on Ned and move forward with a Drew revenge plot. It's easy to imagine Tracy confronting Drew and accusing him of knowingly stomping off while Ned needed real medical assistance. Tracy may remind Drew of the night she saved his life and wish she could go back in time to undo it. Perhaps Tracy will argue that she won't make the mistake of showing Drew mercy again and promise he's going to pay for his latest act of family disloyalty. General Hospital spoilers say Tracy and Drew will inevitably clash over this Ned mess, so stay tuned for their next face-off. CDL's where you want to be for sizzling General Hospital spoilers, news and updates, so make us your favorite GH hotspot. General Hospital spoilers. Tracy France trip cut short, Drew must pay for abandoning Ned in crisis. The latest twists at General Hospital are setting fans' hearts racing, as familiar characters are faced with dilemmas that will test their loyalties, relationships, and inner strength. This week, viewers are bracing for shocking developments. Tracy Quartermain's long-awaited trip to France has been abruptly cut short, and Drew Cain's conscience is catching up with him after leaving Ned Ashton in a life-threatening crisis. Let's break down what's happening and why these storylines are more intense than ever. Tracy Quartermain, matriarch of the wealthy and often scheming Quartermain clan, had planned what she hoped would be a well-deserved escape to the romantic streets of Paris. After months of dealing with family drama, corporate battles, and romantic entanglements in Port Charles, she was eager to recharge her batteries, indulge in gourmet cuisine, and perhaps enjoy a bit of adventure in the City of Light. Fans had been looking forward to seeing Tracy in a new setting, away from the chaos of her daily life. However, as soap operas go, peace is rarely permanent. Sources close to the General Hospital set reveal that Tracy's Parisian dream is cut short due to unforeseen family emergencies back home. The Quartermains, known for their complicated dynamics, are once again at the center of the storm. Reports suggest that Tracy will be summoned back to Port Charles to address a sudden financial or medical crisis within the family. While exact details remain under wraps, it's expected that Tracy's return will ignite conflict among the Quartermains, as her absence in recent episodes has left unresolved tensions simmering. Tracy's storyline is notable not only for its international twist but also for its thematic resonance. The character has often been portrayed as independent, bold, and unafraid to pursue her desires. Yet, even someone as self-assured as Tracy cannot escape the gravitational pull of family responsibility. Soap fans are excited to see how Tracy balances her personal ambitions with the demands of her complicated family, and whether her trip to France will ultimately offer her a new perspective on life, or simply remind her of the unending chaos waiting at home. Meanwhile, Drew Cain is facing a very different kind of reckoning. Known for his shadowy past and morally complex choices, Drew has once again found himself at the center of controversy. Recent episodes have revealed that he abandoned Ned Ashton during a crisis, leaving his friend to face danger alone. For Drew, this is not merely a plot point, it's a turning moment that challenges the core of his character. Abandoning someone in need, especially a close friend like Ned, has consequences both on-screen and emotionally for the characters involved. Viewers have long appreciated Drew's ability to operate in shades of gray, balancing heroism and selfishness, but his latest action is expected to force him to confront guilt, remorse, and perhaps even redemption. Word from the General Hospital insiders suggests that Drew will face tangible repercussions. Ned may demand accountability, and Drew could experience fallout in his personal and professional life. The situation is complicated by the intertwining of multiple relationships. Ned Ashton, ever the charming and resourceful presence on the show, will not take Drew's abandonment lightly. Fans can anticipate a mix of confrontation, emotional revelations, and possibly, the re-evaluation of trust between the two men. For Drew, this is a test of whether he can step up and prove himself, not just as a loyal friend, but as a man capable of growth and change. These parallel storylines, Tracy's curtailed journey and Drew's moral reckoning, highlight the central themes that make General Hospital a perennial favorite: the tug-of-war between personal desire and responsibility, the complexity of human relationships, and the enduring question of redemption. Tracy's situation underscores how even the most self-assured characters must navigate familial obligations, while Drew's predicament illustrates that moral failings have consequences, no matter how clever or resourceful the individual might be. Fans of the show have already taken to social media, speculating on how these storylines will intersect. Could Tracy's return to Port Charles coincide with Drew's attempt to make amends, creating an unexpected convergence of drama? Will the Quartermain crisis provide a backdrop for Drew to demonstrate loyalty and courage, potentially reshaping alliances in Port Charles? Soap opera enthusiasts know that these twists rarely unfold predictably, and the best moments often emerge when personal stories collide with high-stakes drama. In addition to the immediate drama, these storylines may also offer long-term implications for character development. Tracy, who has oscillated between self-interest and family loyalty for decades, could experience a shift in perspective that influences future interactions. Drew, whose past has been filled with deception and survival instincts, might find that taking responsibility for his actions could open doors to deeper connections, or expose him to new conflicts. Ultimately, this week's General Hospital spoilers remind fans why the show remains compelling. The characters are flawed, the stakes are high, and the drama is never predictable. Tracy's abrupt end to her French adventure and Drew's need to answer for abandoning Ned are not just story beats, they are opportunities for the characters to grow, clash, and captivate audiences. As Port Charles continues to evolve, viewers can look forward to intense confrontations, unexpected alliances, and the kind of emotional storytelling that keeps soap opera fans coming back for decades. In short, Tracy's Parisian dreams may be on hold, but the drama in Port Charles is heating up, and Drew's moral reckoning promises to be both painful and transformative. Soap fans will want to tune in to see how these storylines unfold, as General Hospital once again proves that no one is safe from the consequences of their choices, and no trip, whether to France or through life, is ever entirely free of complications.